Ready to go where the real conversation happens? Hi, I'm Ray Richardson, host of Out of Bounds, the sports show that doesn't play it safe. Every Friday at 6 p.m. on KBLA Talk 1580, my co-host Neil Scarborough and I get you ready for the weekend. We take you beyond the highlight reels and into the stories that matter, the controversial calls, the game-changing plays, the athletes making headlines for all the right reasons and sometimes the wrong ones. From the NFL to the NBA, college ball to the pros, if it's happening in sports, we're breaking it down with no filter and all opinion. Tune in to Out of Bounds with me, Ray Richardson, and my co-host Neil Scarborough, live every Friday at 6 p.m. only on KBLA Talk 1580, because the best conversations happen out of bounds. KBLA Talk 1580, where Los Angeles talks.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
You're not waiting on God. You're just scared to sacrifice. You keep saying it's God's timing, but what you call patience is just procrastination. What you call trust is just fear in a church hoodie. Let's tell the truth. You've heard his voice. You know the steps. You just don't want to pay the price. You want the reward, but refuse the requirements. 1 Samuel 15:22 says, to obey is better than sacrifice. Obedience isn't optional, it's the prerequisite. And God doesn't honor delay disguised as devotion. This isn't about heaven being silent, it's about you being disobedient. You're not in a season of waiting, you're in a season of stalling. You're not stuck, you're scared. Scared to let go, scared to start, scared to be uncomfortable, but you can't say yes to destiny while saying maybe to obedience. So let's stop playing. You're not waiting, you're wasting time.
Hey, who was that? The Gray Way. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Voice of Reason, the VOR, with your brother, Zoe Williams, exclusively here on KBLA Talk 1580. Tonight's topic is crazy. Divine Cupid or divine stupid? Oh, Zoe, don't pathologize. I'm sorry. It's for radio. It's clickbait. But it's rooted in the truth. The Voice of Reason is serious tonight. Somebody didn't give you what you thought you deserved. And so you went on a journey and you start to search for it in others. Unbeknownst to you, you were unaware that you were outsourcing your search. What do you mean, outsourcing your search? You didn't go inward to search for it, which is where it resides. You went outside of yourself to search for it in others. Right? John chapter 1. Right? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God, and all of that, and all of that. But ultimately, by the time you get to verse 5, it's telling you that the light, right? The Word, the light, all of that is the same thing, and it's in man. And it shines in the darkness, yet the darkness comprehends it not. So there you go. Looking for the light in others to complete you. I told you, relationships are not jigsaw puzzles. So stop looking for fits. Stop looking for, I need the right fit. I need the right. No, listen, intimate love at its highest level of consciousness is about embodiment. If you embody shame, that's what you're going to claim externally. If you embody blame, that's what you're going to claim externally. If you embody negative self-talk, that's what you're pulling in externally. That's what's going to make sense to you. Then you turn around and say, God did it. Let me say it again. If God truly handled matchmaking, boundaries would not determine who gains access. But in fact, boundaries do that, which forces a more accurate statement. Life exposes your pattern. You decide whether to keep living inside it or not. That sentence holds both God and agency without mythologizing either. Because if God exists, and he does, it does, God does not operate as a romantic concierge. God operates as a revelatory environment. Listen, a revelatory environment. Relationship is that revelatory environment. What is it revealing? What was concealed in you must be revealed through you two. 1-800-920-1580. I don't know who wants to hear this work tonight, but you're gonna get it. Do you understand? It's not a fulfillment machine, not a wish granting service. Oh God, give me what I've been dying to get since I was a kid. My parents didn't give it to me, so my partner better. Right? A revelatory environment. Which means you will reliably encounter people who press on your abandonment fear, your avoidant wound, your worth deficit, your control wound, your distance wound, your intimacy anxiety, your rescue fantasy, not as spouses, not as rewards, not as punishments, but as pressure. Pressure does not mean stay. Pressure means see. See into self. Where are the origins that make this pressure work within me? That makes me perceive this pressure. Are y'all listening? And this is where most people collapse the architecture. They assume if I met them, I must be meant to be with them. That assumption converts recognition into obligation. But recognition only means, listen now, something in you recognize something in them. What is the something? Recognition says nothing about sustainability. Something in me recognized something in them. Was the something unhealed? Is the something untamed? Is the something unclaimed? Is the something orphaned? Is the something abandoned by you? And does that resonate with them? Listen. Recognition says nothing about relational sustainability. Recognition says nothing about healthy relationships. Recognition says nothing about mutual bidirectional compatibility. Recognition only says a circuit closed. Destiny theology romanticizes the circuit. Oh, wow, there was a spark. Boom, it's something. That don't mean it's supposed to work. Do you understand? A mature spirit, a mature soul, I should say, interrogates the pull. Where's the pull coming from? Why is it pulling? Without judgment, right? Which explains why people who believe God runs their love life rarely develop partner selection skills. Advanced, nuanced, right? Partner selection skills. They develop spiritual language. Twin flame, soulmate, soul tie. They develop that, right? They got all that together. Oh, this is a karmic relationship right here. This ain't gonna be long, but I'm here because it's fun. The sex is good. And oh, he cute and he got money. Or she fine and she got money. They develop spiritual language. They develop waiting capacity. How long can I? They develop surrender narratives. They do not develop discernment. They do not develop vetting literacy. What, Zoe? Yes, they do not develop vetting literacy. They do not develop consequence thinking. Right? They confuse patience with preparedness. Waiting feels noble. Waiting feels faithful. Waiting also removes exposure to rejection. Look at that. Waiting is a type of protection from rejection. Waiting removes responsibility for initiation, because every relationship you get into is a spiritual initiation. I know no one has ever told you that. I know you cross the burning sands, right? You pledged Q, you pledged Kappa, you pledged Alpha, you pledged Delta, you pledged AK. But listen, I gotta go even deeper here, though. Every relationship is a deep spiritual initiation into the psycho-spiritual university of you, knowledge of self library, where all you buried is there when you get married. Hey, somebody clip it up. I want to see it. Waiting removes responsibility for initiation. Waiting preserves fantasy. Fantasy requires no feedback. Reality always provides feedback. Life keeps feeding back the same pattern. People keep calling it divine mystery. It isn't mysterious, it's mechanical. Your nervous system pulls towards what feels familiar. Familiarity feels meaningful. Meaning gets mislabeled as God. Not God spoke to you. It gets mislabeled as God. But because the psyche prefers cosmic framing to personal reckoning. Come on, personal reckoning. Here's the unified truth. God does not assign partners. God exposes patterns. You assign meaning. You assign access. You assign duration. You assign permanence, which means even if you accept the idea that God places certain people in your path, nothing about that implies that you must keep them and take them and hold on to them. None of that. Nothing about that implies you must build a life with them. Do you understand? Nothing about that implies they represent your future. They represent your current architecture. Come on! Divine Cupid or divine stupid? Are you waiting for God to deliver your person prepackaged, pre-assembled? No wounds, right? No childhood adversity, no ACEs, no PTSD, no trouble whatsoever. You just pull them out the box, pull her out the box. 1-800-920-1580. We got callers on the line. I got to get to them right now. John, Mountain View, Hawaii. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Greetings and blessings to everyone that's in the chat and those that are on TikTok. TikTok, please call in. Brother Zoe, another fire one. But is that really a question, or do we have difference of opinion tonight?
Of course we have difference of opinion. You can say what you want. Come on.
Okay, sir. It's not divine stupid or divine relationships. It's both.
I love it. Keep going.
Okay. first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you can tell me your actual mind was actually working when you was actually attracted to the human being that you saw, go ahead, I'll wait. Your brain wasn't working or functioning. It was something just as pure as it was. You were in awe. Your mind was not working. Therefore, let's bring about your stupidity into this relationship. You were attracted to him, therefore you weren't thinking.
Oh, so
which
you're
brought them to you.
Wait. So you're saying when you're attracted to someone, your discerning capabilities are offline?
It's so much to the fact that people go overboard in the actions of bringing that person closer because they will do everything they can to bring them closer if that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
Here's where the divine takes place, because basically after you've finally chosen this individual and you have directed and acted in the dream that you wanted to have when it comes to this relationship, accountability shows up and now you don't know how to do anything. Now God is involved and he's waiting on you to make a decision. Or why in the world would people choose divorces during time frames that they actually need to choose the human being they still chose?
Come on. I hear you now. I can hear the ingredients. I hear the ingredients in the pot. Come on.
But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, as you stand in the doorway of the same place where God is waiting on you to open up the door, and it happens so much in relationships, and we continue to not do it, facing ourselves. And the inner voice that need to be yours to say to you, make the decision. Don't negate the process this time around. God still loves you. Regardless of your choice, he still allows it. So it is his choice. Did you get the memo?
I love it, John.
And if he accepts it, so should you. Just do the work. I'm done.
I love it, John. Guess what you just did, sir?
Mountain Views in the house. Blessings to all.
Yes. We appreciate the call. Listen, when we come forward, the voice of reason going back to the phone lines. Let's get it.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 is committed to self-care and community well-being. Walk Good LA was formed in June 2020, inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement and the beginning stages of the COVID-19 pandemic. What began as a few minutes of breath work and yoga meditation before protests against police brutality turned into a safe space for the community to heal in hard times. The immensely positive response from the community transformed the momentum into a movement. Today, Walk Good LA is a Black and Brown-led community wellness organization based in Los Angeles. They provide spaces for healing through community yoga classes, guided meditations, hikes, run clubs, and other activations throughout Los Angeles that attract hundreds of members weekly. With the help of Propel and Michael B. Jordan, they now have a yoga and wellness studio in Los Angeles called the Walk Good Yard. To join their mailing list and connect with healing spaces, please visit walkgoodla.org. That's walkgoodla.org. IG or find them on Instagram at WalkGoodLA. This is a community call to action, a community call to healing from KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey, KBLA delegation, you know what's better than laughing? Laughing while celebrating the legends who made us laugh in the first place. KBLA Talk 1580 is proud to present our annual Black History Month luncheon. And this year, we're honoring comedy greats, trailblazers who broke barriers, and funny bones at the same time.
You had to grow up early when we was growing up because your parents were seen to the store to buy. You was too young to buy. I want you to go to the store, give me a fifth of gin and a pack of cigarettes. Mama, I'm 2, they ain't gonna let me have that. Here, take this note. You be a little boy walking down the street with liquor and cigarettes. And your neighbors be going, that's a good little boy right there.
We need a little levity right about now. So we're rolling out the red carpet for comedy royalty. D.L. Hughley, Melanie Camacho, Earthquake, Lunel, Dion Cole, Martin Lawrence, and a surprise guest appearance. It's going up Thursday, February 26th in downtown LA at the Grammy Museum. An unforgettable afternoon of stories, celebration, and yes, plenty of laughs. Because let's be real, these legends don't just tell jokes. They have changed the game, opened doors, and made history while making us smile.
You gotta go to child support court. You gotta get there real early in the morning. You see brothers going into court. You see them come out 3 hours later. I can't pay this. Let me talk to you, baby. Please, let me talk to the witness, Sean. Let me talk to the witness. Brother be working for 3 weeks, get his check is $43.
This year, for the first time ever, we have set aside a limited number of individual tickets for the luncheon. They are going to go fast, and when they're gone, they're gone. So, if you want a single ticket, or if your company or organization wants to sponsor a table, move swiftly and get to KBLA1580.com right now. All these comedy giants in one room on one stage at the same time? Stop it! This event is going to sell out quicker than right now and sooner than at once. KBLA Talk 1580's annual Black History Month luncheon, Thursday, February 26th at the Grammy Museum. It's gonna be legendary, just like them.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
You got to laugh the pain away.
You know you want some more. More. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
So I hear this all the time. I've been in survival mode for a long time. Now, I want us to slow down for a second. Humans don't enter survival mode later on in life. We are born to survive. That system didn't suddenly turn on because life got hard. So when someone says they've been in survival mode for years, what they're usually describing isn't survival. It's sameness. Same reactions, same coping. It is the same patterns that once helped you and now they quietly limit you. Survival isn't the problem. Staying unchanged is. Your brain prefers, or in all of our, mine too, it prefers predictability. Ooh. And what it tends to do is resist uncertainty. And growth in its very nature is uncertain.
Wow. What? Yeah. We had to hear that from Raquel Hopkins. Growth, by its very nature, is uncertain. Our brains are association-making machines, pattern recognition, familiarity. Come on in here, Nikki. Somebody on the dang YouTube chat. I got to get him at some point, but I'm going to let Nikki cook right now. Go ahead, Nikki.
Brother Zoe and the fam.
Food for thought.
Rule number one. Whatever God you serve, he or she has already given you everything. Already. He ain't giving nothing else. So what you waiting on?
Come on.
When you talk to him about you waiting on him, he looking at you going, to do what? I already did everything. What we waiting on? He's waiting on you. Because he's already provided everything that you need in your existence already. He waiting on us to catch up.
So you're saying we're fully equipped?
It's already out there. The he, she, it, the stuff, the money, all that fine things we like. He already gave us all that. So it's no waiting on him. Now, there is a thing. The minister in me wants to speak up, so live with me for a second.
Wait, Nikki. Nikki, just let's get you on the other side, because the minister in you wants to speak up, and I don't want the minister to be interrupted. So just stay right there, Nikki. When we come forward, we about to get the deaconess. She about to set it on fire. You already know what it is.
He's on fire tonight. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams, exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. President Trump says he has no plans to replace Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, even as his administration reviews ICE operations in Minneapolis.
I think she's doing a very good job.
Trump says he wants a fair investigation into the shooting death of Alex Preddy in Minneapolis. President Trump has signed an executive order aimed at speeding up wildfire rebuilding in Los Angeles County, promising to cut red tape in hard-hit areas like Pacific Palisades and the historically black neighborhood Altadena. The president blamed California Governor Gavin Newsom and black Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass for what he called failures in wildfire preparation, response, and recovery, though it's still unclear how much impact the order will have. In North Carolina, Central University is earning national recognition for its online programs, ranking 3rd among HBCUs and 9th overall in North Carolina. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
This is an important message from the Mine Safety and Health Administration. Mining fatalities, accidents, and injuries are preventable. Staying alert and focused can keep you safe. Take time, save lives. For more resources, visit MSHA.gov.
Tired of the same old sports talk? Ready to go where the real conversation happens? Hi, I'm Ray Richardson, host of Out of Bounds, the sports show that doesn't play it safe. Every Friday at 6 p.m. on KBLA Talk 1580, my co-host Neil Scarborough and I get you ready for the weekend. We take you beyond the highlight reels and into the stories that matter, the controversial calls, the game-changing plays, the athletes making headlines for all the right reasons and sometimes the wrong ones. From the NFL to the NBA, college ball to the pros, if it's happening in sports, we're breaking it down with no filter and all opinion. Tune in to Out of Bounds with me, Ray Richardson, and my co-host Neil Scarborough, live every Friday at 6 p.m. only on KBLA Talk 1580, because the best conversations happen out of bounds. KBLA Talk 1580, where Los Angeles talks.
When the Eaton fire tore through our community, the loss was immediate, but the impact didn't end when the flames went out.
Between today and the fires, we moved 16 times.
I haven't been able to sleep, and I don't know when.
Ashes and Echoes presents an immersive oral history exhibit created to preserve the voices of residents, business owners, and community members who lived through the fire.
I heard evacuate. I said, okay, it's time for me to go.
I think about it every day. Every little thing reminds me about the fire.
These stories are preserved for generations, not as headlines, but as lived truth.
I'm going to miss a community that kind of saw people for who they are.
I'm so grateful to my mother for raising us there, because she wanted to raise us in that type of environment.
Join us January 31st through February 3rd at the Pasadena Convention Center. Admission is free and open to the public. Come listen, come remember, come heal. Visit ashesandechoes.org for more info.
LA Fire Justice is proud to sponsor Conversation Live, Altadena Rising with James Farr on KBLA Talk 1580.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
It's never too early to start talking about money in realistic ways with your kids. JP Morgan Chase navigates how to educate your kids now about creating long-lasting, healthy money habits. Whether your kids are in elementary school, high school, or college, now is a great time to start a conversation about ways to create healthy money habits as they grow, ultimately benefiting their financial future. Talking about money in a realistic way to support your kids' lifestyle and dreams, your first banking account geared towards high school or college. It's never too early. Explaining the basics, what you earn and what you spend, building financial confidence starts with getting organized. Learning and practicing vital money skills now will stay with them for life. Tools they will have to stay on top of their finances and achieve their goals. This segment is sponsored by JP Morgan Chase.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
Imagine a Los Angeles where everyone can thrive, where communities have access to the resources they need to succeed. That's the vision of Detours Mentoring Group, Inc. They're dedicated to improving life in LA County by providing educational support, employment assistance, and spaces for community engagement. By 2050, they want LA to be the best place to connect, create, learn, live, and play. They're working toward an education system that's well-resourced and culturally responsive, becoming a hub for artists and innovators, and making sure everyone has access to healthy food, quality healthcare, and safe housing. It's about building a future where we all have the chance to succeed. We invite you to learn more about their mission and get involved with Detours Mentoring Group, Inc. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
people tend to love and desire the things that they can understand quickly. The things that make sense to them right away, the things that doesn't ask them to slow down or stay still for too long, because connection on the surface feels very safe, and safety is easier than curiosity. And they'll connect to what looks good, what feels familiar, what doesn't require them to ask deeper questions about why something is the way it is or what it had to move through to arrive there. And I've also noticed that people will say that they love something right up until they realize that there are layers involved. Because, see, layers require attention. It requires patience and a willingness to stay present. And even when they think that the story is quite simple. Because surface level connection doesn't demand much. It doesn't ask for you to understand the context, and it doesn't ask you to learn someone's history. And see, people are drawn to the version of you that they can easily access. The version that fits neatly into their expectations. The version that doesn't challenge how they see themselves. But see, the moment that depth shows up for that moment, becomes clear that what's underneath that they've originally connected to, that requires more thought, more feeling, more responsibility, something shifts. Because depth surely needs something in return. It requires you to listen.
Hey, man, who is, velvet voice? Who is that? Erykah Badu? I mean, because, whoa. Who was that? Lisa Marie Levette. She was cooking. Let me tell you something. When God sends you the cheat code, it's a code. You got to go learn coding. So you can, you know how many people throw the cheat code away because it's unfamiliar? You got to learn coding. 1-800-920-1580. Let me get back to Mississippi. Nikki from the SIP. Listen, the deaconess was about to cook. I need to get out of her way. Deaconess, take it away.
Remember that it's always an inside job. Let's try a business analogy. If God Incorporated and me is a holding company,
okay,
you can put an ink inside a holding company. I don't own anything, but I control everything.
Oh, yeah. Come on. I see you. I see it. Come on.
Okay. Mm-hmm. If it's an inside job, if you really believe what Scripture says about you, if you are a person who can pick out the most expensive thing wherever you go, where does that come from? I'm a king's kid. I like nice stuff. I'm supposed to like nice stuff. I come from the best stuff ever. Same thing in your relationship. To the degree that your God Incorporated is walking, talking, communicated with you holding company, he is your eternal matchmaker.
Keep going.
To that degree, yes. Yes. But you have to be developing the inside job. It doesn't work the other way around for anything. Money, stuff, dudes, chicks, whatever it is. It's an inside job.
Oh, Nikki, wait, hold on. You just blew my mind. So listen, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know if y'all heard what she just said. So, he is the ultimate matchmaker. And yes. God wants your highest good for you, correct?
Yes.
So God wants your partner to be a reflection of himself as you are, correct?
Yes.
And if you're not ready to take on this work, God will send his servant, the adversary. Ooh, the devil in the red dress. The adversary. Oh, no, that's what you said. I heard he will send the devil in the red dress to test you, to put you through something, because relationship is the conduit to understanding God and self? Is that what you telling me, Nikki?
Hello.
Woo.
Hello.
Oh, let me get out the way, Nikki. Go ahead.
We done arrived. The world teaches it to us backwards. This is why Abraham Hicks took forever to catch on. Because we are taught, well, that's manifestation. No. If you believe that God gave you everything already,
come on,
it's a spreadsheet. He gave you the hard childhood, but you lived. Check. Okay. He gave you some therapy that you could go and get to. Check. Okay. You desire a car, a house, a man, a woman, children, millions of dollars. Okay. He taught you it's a fame system. It's not even real money. Ooh. So learn how to get the fake money and go get you some real stuff that he already predestined for you to have.
Yeah.
Decide to believe him. He gave it to you already. It's already yours. The problem is the world doesn't teach you that. It teaches you got to work for it. You can't earn what he already gave you. He gave you a beautiful partner already, beautifully and wonderfully made. Go and get that partner. But you got to do the inside job to get it on the outside. That's why it's a mirror. It's not about beating you up. It's about waking you up. It will show up when you line up with it, but you got to believe that it's out there first. How is it that we can believe all the pain, all the suffering, everything horrible, but the one thing God promised us from the get, oh no, that's impossible. It take you a whole life to get there. Won't you be mad when you get to the next phase and see all the stuff that he had for you that you didn't get because you couldn't see it?
Right.
I'm going to be mad. I want every room with my stuff in it empty because when you spin it all down here, then you go to the next because you spin it all. It sounds like I'm being contrite, but I'm not. I want to wake you all up so that you will learn how to practice aligning with what it is he already put out there for you. If you survive the pain and suffering, then in the next level of the circle around is the promise. Whatever it is you need at the time. But it doesn't work if you don't do the inner work. You got to get enough of that God you serve inside of you to produce what it is on the outside of you.
Come on, Nikki.
How do we not understand that the womb and the phallus, you hold the keys to Christ in those two places? How do we disparage that in each other? People have sex all the time. Intimacy is required to produce children. How do we disparage each other in that place when he gave that to us already? Beautifully and wonderfully made. Every one of us, he said, even when I look ugly, like cute in the face, not in the waist.
Right.
I'm just saying. But he don't see us like that. When we go talk to him about, Lord, I'm waiting on you to send me Mr. Right, he's like, what are you talking about?
When you gonna get right? Can't get right. Right.
I already did that.
Oh, Nikki.
I'm on S&G and you still back there on BNC. What we doing?
Oh, my God.
I'm not doing the discernment internally so that I can hear from him telling me about, yeah, or no, that might not be a good partnership until you deal with this little ugly right here.
Right.
And what is that little ugly? The person he's sending you to be in a relationship with.
Ooh, mirroring that little ugly that you've been hiding within yourself. Nikki, guess what you just did, sweetheart?
I love everybody. Brought the sip in the beat.
Mississippi is on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason just imploded, man. If you're not getting it, I don't know where you're going to get it from. But when we come forward, I'm going to land this plane.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
Not everything announces itself. Some things simply arrive, and the room is compelled to adjust. This is grooming without apology, without noise, without compromise. Gods and money, organic formulations, clean precision, crafted for skin that does not ask for permission to be felt. Element Cream, a rare hydration layered like an oud at dusk, measured, enduring, unmistakably masculine, moisturizing oil, a quiet revolution, restoring what stress, climate, and time attempts to claim. This is not skincare. It is composure made visible. It is inevitability. Gods and money exist impeccably. Discover the ritual at godsandmoney.com. That's godsandmoney, MONY.com.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminds you that we keep us safe. Every girl deserves a chance to shine. That's the belief behind Forgiving for Living, Inc. Since 1999, this organization has been empowering at-risk girls ages 13 to 18, helping them overcome behavioral and mental health challenges. Founder Wendy Gladney's personal journey inspired the mission to give girls hope and purpose through the power of forgiveness. Through their ambassador program, workshops, and annual conference, Forgiving for Living has touched over 3,000 young lives, providing mentoring, life skills, training, and tools for building self-esteem and confidence. You can make a difference. Visit forgivingforliving.org to donate, volunteer, become a mentor, or find help for a young girl in need. Forgiving for Living, Inc., building brighter futures for young girls. Visit forgivingforliving.org today. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Let's do this. On the evening of Monday, January 26th, something special happened. Hundreds of people joined me for a live preview session on the anatomy of a great conversation, and we went deep, for starters, on the notion of curiosity. I mean, real curiosity. The kind that transforms how you connect with anyone, anywhere. We explored why most conversations fall flat, and I revealed 3 of the top 5 killers of curiosity that sabotage even the best communicators. But here's the thing, we only scratched the surface. The full 4-week journey begins Monday, February 16th with the founding members cohort. This course is for podcasters, leaders, entrepreneurs, anyone who knows that your next great opportunity can begin or end with the quality of a conversation. Space in this founding cohort is limited, so go to TavishTalks.com right now. That's TavishTalks.com. Click register or scan the QR code. Don't let this conversation happen without you.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Nothing I can say against the man you love. Nothing I can say, 'cause I don't blame you for feeling like you do. Your man happens to be my best friend. No. The only hang up is I love you too.
The thing that you've identified as you, there's a false you in here. The false you is the one that thinks that there's anything that can add to your life or take away from your life. The essence of what you are. I get that if someone is broke, they need money. Don't entangle these points. Don't get caught in that. Kyle, some people need more. I hear that a lot, but you're missing the entire point. That makes more of what you are, that your value is more. There's something that makes my value more. Like a spouse would make me more than I already am, and a divorce would make me less than I already am. That is a false you. You can still have those things, but don't be tricked by there's anything that can add to you, the true self that you are, and there's anything that can take away from the true self you are.
I'm going to say something. That was Kyle Cease. The true healed you doesn't have a future. The true version of yourself, the true healed version of yourself, doesn't have a past or a future. That version of you only lives in the living now. That's it. The living now. They're not preparing what we build and what we do. Insecure people are anchored in the past and hoping for a better future and built a bridge over right now, the present, which is a gift. Your relationships predominantly mirror the brokenness in you for you to take responsibility for it. When you find the one destabilizes the past. But the one isn't found in another. The one is found first in you, then you bring the one to you. Or a better way to say it, you bring another one to you. But because you want to be loved so bad, because you're so empty and you want to fill it with something, activity, novelty, whatever, travels, trips, concerts, whatever it is, familiarity, I want to go back, I want to do it again. That's what you're trying to fill your soul with. But your soul doesn't eat that. That person you're calling in only represents your current architecture. That distinction destroys destiny theology without flattening reality into randomness. You meet what you are structured to notice. You keep what you are structured to tolerate. You leave when your structure changes. Do you see? Which explains why personal development changes attraction. God does not change, your structure does. Which explains why boundaries change outcomes. God does not change, your filtering system does. Which explains why self-work changes who feels appealing to you at any given moment in your development. God does not change, your internal economy does. So if someone says, God sent them to teach me something, the accurate translation should be, they activated something unresolved in me. God. If someone says, God told me this is my person, the accurate translation is, my nervous system feels intense recognition. One statement preserves myth, the other preserves agency. Both can exist inside the same universe. Only one supports spiritual adulthood. The most corrosive lie destiny theology sneaks into the psyche is this: if God sends what I need, I don't have to choose. That's not true. That sentence will destroy lives, because needing exposure does not equal needing attachment. Needing revelation does not equal needing permanence. Needing confrontation does not equal needing marriage. You can receive the exposure and still leave. You can receive the lesson and still walk away. You can receive the mirror and not build a shrine to it. Staying does not prove faith. Staying often proves fear. I know people don't want to hear it put this way. I know people have what they have, and I'm not here to hurt your feelings. But I have questions. Does God pair you with toxic lovers as a way to reveal your inner struggles to yourself? Are you wasting your life by waiting on God to send you the love of your life? What concrete behaviors continue while you claim waiting on God, and what immediate cost do those behaviors impose on your dating skill, social reach, and relational literacy? When you label a destructive partner God sent, what responsibility quietly exits the room? And who benefits from its disappearance? I know people don't want to hear it that way. What evidence distinguishes divine orchestration from pattern repetition when the outcome keeps matching previous disappointments? Which personal standards remain underdeveloped? Because God will send the right one substitutes for practicing discernment. Listen, y'all know how the voice of reason does. I started the conversation. It's up to you to finish the conversation. Guess who's going to be back in here tomorrow on Wholeness Wednesday? It's me and Precious McGill. You already know what it is. I'm the VOR, the voice of reason on fire. I'll holla at y'all tomorrow.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN.